Hey guys, my name is Alyssa, and today I want to tell you a little bit about one of my favorite educational resources, and that is Quizlet. Today I'm going to teach you a little bit about how to create an account on Quizlet, how to get started, and how to use the different resources that are available there. So let's do it. Okay, here I am on the main page of Quizlet. Its URL is just the spelling right here, Quizlet.com. And when you get here, it is pretty basic. It is a pretty easy platform to get signed up on. Up here in the corner, we see the word sign up. So we're just going to go ahead and click that. Quizlet, I will tell you a little bit more about it, but what we can talk about so far is that it is a resource that has different studying tools for students, between there being different games, flashcards, those kind of things, and it allows students kind of all ages to be able to interact with the material and work on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue with Google. So I have an account here. If you don't have a Google account, you're more than able to go and do those. I already have one account, so I'm going to create a new account for an account that I don't already use. So here we are logged into one. What we're going to do is, I have an account already, so it would have basically taken you through the same things, but here on this one, one of the main things that it is you can see here, I have a lot of different Quizlets that I use. They can be used for all different areas that you're working through, different tests, different exams. Here I have a few that I have created, as well as some other people that have similar ones, which is another exciting resource. So now I'm going to take you through how to create a set, as it shows right here, which is one of the most important things that there is to know about Quizlet. So as I said before, it's a great platform for having different study sets, working with those types of things. So let's say that because I'm making this for an educational technology video, I will just say educational technology terms. And that is the name of it. If you were to be a part of a school and this was a test, you could put the school name in. This would be a great way for students that possibly would be using the same resources as you to find your Quizlet if they're at the same school, and then you can see the course that it is also for. That you would have to put in the school name for, those kind of things. Another great thing about Quizlet is if you have a Word, Excel, etc. document that has all of the vocabulary in it that you're studying for, whether it be like a study guide or something, and you decide that you would like to put it into a Quizlet, you can import that and it will allow you to do that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to show you how you create terms and definitions. So let's say our first term is website. Then you will put that in. There are some auto-generated ones that pop up, and as you see here, if it were to be a Spanish class, whatever it might be, some automated options may pop up, but there is also the option of you putting something in. So I will just say, I don't know what the actual definition is, but we could just say an online resource. And by doing that, it gives you the opportunity to type your definitions as you would need them and as you would want them, and for you to create definitions for a studying material for you. So you are able to make an unlimited amount of terms. Here it gives you 5 to begin, my bad. But as you work, you can add on more and more. Then we're going to go up here where this create button is. You can create, here I need 2 cards, so let's just do logo, and I'm going to use that one. I'm going to use their generated one, and then I do have to choose a language, so I'm just going to go ahead and put English, as the whole set is in English, and then we can do that. Once you've selected it, it will let you continue to use that language. And then I'm going to go back to where that pops up and click create. Then one of the most exciting things that I get to show you in this how-to video is how to play the different games. So here it is where if you were creating a resource for multiple people to use, you wanted to share it with your friends, if you were a teacher and you created it for students, even better use. You can go ahead and send it specifically to an email of a person, or you can copy the link of a Quizlet and you can send it on to those if you're wanting to share it on social media. There are those. And another fun thing is there are classes that you can create. So if you have multiple students that you want to use, and instead of sending it to them each individually or sending out a link, you can create a class with them in it, and that's one that you can all work through together. So next, I'm going to show you a few of these. This flashcard setting right here is the same as the flashcards that we already see. It gives you an opportunity to look at them as well as flip them over and kind of read through them. We will look at some of those other functions as well. Sorry, this causes my laptop to slow down a little bit with using Quizlet. That is a big thing. It does take a lot of manpower, so it takes a little bit on that. But you have the opportunity to flip those flashcards and it tells you that definition. You can click through all of them that you have and work through that way. And now I have come to our learn function, which is essentially, it gives us some multiple choice, some matching, those types of things within a game. And then to reiterate that, once you have done the multiple choice selection, those types of things, it asks you to type the answer. So for this one, I would click online resource is a website, and then a logo is a symbol or design that serves to identify an organization or institution. After you've done that, you will continue on. And then here, I would be able to type it in. And it works really through mastering those various things. You can switch it to where it's either you giving the vocab word or the definition to change what level or what understanding you may need to have. And it really just gives you opportunities to work towards mastery and working through those things to possibly do before you get to the test. As seen over here, this writing function is very similar to that second step in the learn section where you type an answer, and whether it is very case sensitive, so it does require you to get essentially the exact right answer, which is great if you are working on a spelling test or something like that to get those vocab rights. The spell is where it spells or gives you an audio of the word and you are expected to reiterate it. If you're working on, again, spelling tests, this may be very resourceful as you're able to hear the word and do that. Then the test is a great way. It's basically just a test that gives you multiple choice, written, matching, those types of things, and you go through the entire test and are able to judge how much more studying you need to do based on the score you get there. Match is just a great matching game. And gravity is one where you pull the answers to the correct answer as if they are flying asteroids, those types of things going on in there. We'll see if we can get that to load to look at. So here we are in our gravity game. It's loading a little slow with using our screencasting thing. But as different things come in, you would have to, here I would type the definition, or as it says, you can hit escape. And so it will give you the correct answer, and then you type it in, and the goal is to keep from getting hit by the red asteroids. So I would say this quickly to make sure we don't get hit by that red asteroid. Then logo, we would talk about how it is an online, or I'm sorry, not an online, but something that is representative of something. I'm just going to skip that. And then it does require you, if you skip or get an answer wrong, you copy it in before you can move on to work on that muscle memory and that memorization of that vocabulary. And so this is a great resource for a little bit more fun of a way to study what you're working on, and it gives students an opportunity to work on things like that. So I hope you have enjoyed this how-to video. It is a very basic run-through of what Quizlet is. There is an option for Quizlet Pro where you can get all of your answers. There are a few ads, as you can see here, that pop up. So there is the opportunity for that, but it is a great resource, and I hope that this gave you a little bit more of an idea, and maybe if you really liked it and these steps were helpful, it may give you the incentive to create an account yourself. I hope you enjoy Quizlet as much as I do, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.